posse on the left and my posse on the right. We gonna cause a frenzy, but we ain't gonna fight. The vibe is really highway and the music good. So when I give the signal, let pass it, then you should start to bounce, 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 start to bounce. Let me see my posse start to bounce, start to bounce, start to bounce, start to bounce.
For people that don't know Scrappy, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a Montreal soca artist, but based in London, and I've been doing music professionally for 5 years. I came on the scene in 2005 with my debut song Always Home. I went back to Montreal to part in the Soca Monarch, the Calypso Monarch Road March competition, and I got the 2005 Soca Monarch and Road March crown, more or less.
So since then?
Well, since then, I've been recording, well, albums annually since then, and I've been basically touring mainly Europe because, you know, being based in London, Europe would most likely be like my backyard, so to speak. So, you know, I've been Berlin, Amsterdam, I've been Manchester, well, here in London, Birmingham, I've been like many different places. I've been Sweden, you know, I even been Toronto as well, you know, performing soca music, you know, exposing my talent and basically representing my country and my culture.
So speaking of your album, for 2011, what is your album called and when is it out? For people that want it, where can they find it?
Well, the album is called Soca, which is, it means like soul of Caribbean art form, and it is available on iTunes right now. You can just basically iTunes search Soca Artist Scrappy and you're gonna see the album coming up. The album is a very small album from what I normally do because this year I've been focused on like getting the music up to a different standard, and I've been also experimenting because one of the tracks on the album, which is called Pakite Mwe, which is Creole or Patois as we call it back home, which means don't leave me. But I was trying to, well, I recorded the whole song in Patois, so like from beginning to end the whole song I did it in a total different language. So, you know, stuff like that I was really focusing on. I work with a lot of different producers that are not West Indian based, so like the music, I wanted to basically take our culture and mix it with different producers from different backgrounds and see what we come up with, really.
Do you class yourself as a UK soca artist?
Yeah, I would consider myself as a UK soca artist. I mean, I'm based in the UK and my work that I produce, it is mainly around Notting Hill Carnival, but obviously depending on how in depth in the business you get, you would obviously focus on Crop Over, you would focus on, you know, Anguilla Carnival, St. Kitts Carnival, you would focus on Trinidad Carnival, but, you know, mainly I would consider myself as a UK soca artist because, you know, the music, everything, it is from a UK standpoint.
It's 2011 and technology is a big thing, and you have an app out for smartphones. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a mobile phone app that is out. It is mainly on Android for now, but within the next 30 days it's going to be available on BlackBerry and iPhones. But for now, if you go to the Android market and you type in Scrappy, it's going to come up. You download it, and mainly what the app is really all about, it basically gives you show dates, free music. You can purchase tickets from the app depending on the venue that I'm performing at, and depending on the promoters and how in depth they want to get. You can, you know, follow me on Twitter. You can speak to me on Facebook. It's just basically one of those concepts or one of those ideas that instead of always going to the computer to find out what's happening with me or whatever the case is, then, you know, it's more or less just right in your phone, because like you said, technology is at that point where, you know, we're so advanced in terms of what we can do with just a handheld device. So it's one of them things that you have to keep in the loop, you know what I mean?
So what is your Twitter?
My Twitter is @ScrappyOnline and my Facebook is Soca Artist Scrappy.
So now your 2011 album's out. Have you already started working on your 2012 album?
Well, I have 2012 tracks, but I'm not sure. I'm not 2012 tracks, not as in 2012. Just in case people might think, wait, you have 2012 tracks already? No, not like that.
Talented.
Yeah, talented, you know what I mean? Yeah, just finished 2011 and now doing 2012, just add one more. So basically, no. I have tracks for 2012, but it is mainly around. What I really do is I keep a very keen eye on the R&B market, the dancehall market, and the soca market, and I try my best to be as much in the loop as possible, because the popularity of me, I consider it as being relative. I mean, in the UK, then yes, you know, I might be known or whatever the case is, but to me, what I'm aiming for really is that Caribbean, more like global, or that mainstream soca kind of acknowledgement or popularity, you know, because the thing is, like, every year from different islands you have so many different artists that come out, and you know, the level of music just gets a lot more and more tougher. So you know, it's one of them things where instead of starting to work on an album, you know, immediately, what I try to do really is the tracks that I produce that I'm going to push mainly, it is very much close or very much in tune with what is hot. So
your album's now recently released on iTunes. How does it feel being a soca artist, being able to say my album's on iTunes?
Well, for soca music, it is something very big in my opinion, because like being the ethnic minority of a lot of cultures, then what happens is we get overlooked a lot, and you know, our culture, our music, it is very infectious. You know, a lot of different people always embrace the concept that, you know, we're West Indians, and they always love everything about each island, you know, whether it's from Jamaica going right down to Guyana. You know, each Caribbean island would basically sell itself to any culture other than West Indians, you know, because we have this warm personality about us, you know, as a whole, you know, as the Caribbean. So you know, for me to do something like taking the music as far as getting it on iTunes, which is a global market for music on the whole, and to see that we're doing things that, you know, international multi-million pound dollars or selling artists would be selling like 75 million units a week and a month and all that kind of stuff, to see that, you know, I'm involved with that whole engine of taking soca music to that level, then it is something that you look at yourself as an artist, you know, as a business person, and you can say definitely that, you know, half of the work is done. Because one of the main things is that whenever you speak to people and you say, you know, I have a new album out, because of the direction that technology has gone now, like the first thing they ask is it on iTunes? You know, so you need to be able to say yes it is. And if they say, do you have a Facebook, you need to say yes I do. Are you on Twitter? Yes I do. So, you know, I mean, you know, those are the main questions that people in this area ask, and you know, people on the whole global internet concept, the World Wide Web, all that kind of stuff. So to say that, you know, I'm very much involved in that as much as any R&B artist or pop artist or whatever, then yeah, it is something that makes you feel real good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out today, and I'll be looking forward to seeing my ticket for Montserrat in the post. Oh
yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm gonna get your ticket, and oh, by the way, I really like your shoes. Make sure you wear them shoes when you come on set to play mass. You know what? You should come on set and play chocolate mass. Fine.
I'll think about it.
No.
If
you
I
know
think
what?
it's in the post, then yeah, sure,
I am gonna send Soca Vision's ticket for you guys to come and play Carnival with us for the 50th.
Is that a promise?
That is a promise.
Okay, can you tell the people?
I'm telling the people you're gonna see Soca Vision in Montserrat for the 50th. Promising enough?
Yeah.
Okay then, good.
See you there.
Good. So see you there, right? Make sure the 50th.
The way these girls fine, I say this is so surreal. You see them chocolate gallium and them sexy for real. Don't know what I'd like or what flavor I feel, and what you want me to do, gala, cause you really sweet. Like chocolate, you in my tea. Like chocolate, girl, you really nice. I just want a price, just give me a piece of chocolate. Woman, give me a